Hey y'all, it's me, Kalila. And I know, y'all, it's been a minute. Your girl been sick, your girl been busy. I actually remodeled my little home studio. I just used some stuff I already had, bought a couple of little things and just redid it. So I kind of turned this way so you guys have a different background here. But yes, y'all, in this video I'm going to be showing you my retie. I recorded this video about 3 weeks ago. Yes, just now being able to edit. I recorded this and I wanted to show you guys my rotation. I haven't did a retie video in over a year, so I want to show you my rotation and why I do the points that I do. And I'm going to show you guys the studio. I'm going to give you like a little 10-second. You'll be the first before any other social media has seen my studio. And then we'll get into this video. And also, guys, I want to let you know that I will be doing a video on this style, which is just another pineapple. You know, guys, I freestyle my hairstyles. I just kind of go with it. I don't plan it really. So the video is kind of, but you will get to see how I achieve this hairstyle. I'll be doing a lock count because I actually combined some locks. And just an update on like my grid, my partings and stuff like that. So stay tuned for those and let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, y'all, so I have just did a fresh shampoo, recolored my locks black and divided it into my 4 quads. This is my bag of goodies. If y'all want to see the tools I have in a separate video, let me know. Today I will be using my Nappylocs tools. All right, so I always start in the back. I have already completed the bottom row. I'm just going to show you the ones I'm doing and why I do it that way. So I typically do a 3-point rotation. I always start my rotation horizontal and end it vertical. With this lock being on the edge, I will be doing the rotation on the left, top, and right. Or you can say, you know, east, northwest. However, I don't use the map terms. So I do the edges, left, top, and right, so that I am getting all the hairs that I have come loose on the edges, and it just makes it look neater. So before pulling the tool through, I always grab the new growth so that I am pulling all the strands through, and grabbing the new growth instead of the lock helps to not loop another lock. All right, so here I will show you again, bunching up all of the new growth and going in from the left, horizontal, top, and the right. And I will be ending it also from the top, vertical. Then I'm going to wrap any hairs that are loose. All right, now we're going to this lock here. As you can see, this is a much smaller lock. So on this lock, I will actually be doing the 4-point rotation. I like to do my tinier locks at 4-point because 4-point rotation gives the most rounded and fuller look and outcome. Now here I'm sticking my finger in. That's going to give me an idea of how much new growth I have, and it's going to show me my last rotation point. Now, this lock is my standard 3-point rotation, which are the left point, top point, and bottom point. But I do end this with the 2-point rotation because when I feel I cannot make it back through to the top point, I switch it to the 2-point so that I can finish vertically. So there, I did not go to the bottom point. I just went back up to the top point because I always finish my locks vertically. So in this case, I wanted my vertical to come from the top point because I want all of them to come downward. So on this one, you would just see my typical 3-point rotation, the top, left, and bottom points. And I did not have to end it with any 2-point on this lock. Please remember that using the same point over and over, or going vertical over and over, or horizontal over and over, that will cause breakage or holes in your locks. Same here. This will also be my typical 3-point rotation, and I didn't have to end it with the 2-point. Sometimes you have to end it with that 2-point, or because you can't make it back around, because our hair grows differently in different areas. So some hairs might have more new growth. Some spots may have more new growth than another spot. So not every lock is going to have the same amount of rotations. It is completely up to you how you finish them. I typically finish mine vertically and always start them horizontally. So while you're watching these last couple in this row, I just want to explain why I do the 3-point. So first, let me explain the 4-point rotation. The 4-point rotation is the strongest and most secure for all textures and sizes of locks. It's going to give you a wider and rounder look, so a fuller lock. The 2-point, it gives you a flat, wider look, more so like a braid. So I typically only finish with a 2-point if necessary because I couldn't make it back around with the 3-point. I'm also not a big fan of the braid, and my locks are already small, so I want to make sure I get the most fullest look. So that's why I chose the 3-point, because that's kind of like a median of the roundness and the wideness that the 4-point and the 2-point is going to give me. So then, of course, you know, the 4-point rotation takes the longest. The 2-point is, of course, the quickest. Could I do a 2-point rotation with my locks and size? Yes, I could, but I just choose to do the 3-point so I can get some of that roundness and fullness that the 4-point rotation will give me as well. And then also, you guys, when I do my reties, I don't typically use any combs, brushes, products unless it's necessary. I do brush it from time to time with like the edger brush, and it basically because it feels good, or if I feel like I want to try to make my parts a little nicer. But typically I just do everything with my fingers. It just makes it a lot easier as well. So that is it, you guys. I hope y'all found some of my tips helpful. Here is my retie the next day. You know, I still sleep in my clips, just not as many. And yeah. All right, you guys, so I hope you found this helpful. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all, bye.